This video is just the introduction of a Spanish language presentation with English subtitles. Supervision and training experiment, artificial intelligence, Naïve Bayes, learning machine as a technique for constructing classifiers, located on our YouTube channel. The intention is to show a reduced and complemented segment of that exhibition, which covers various topics associated with a Naïve Bayes. The idea is to leave the possibility to our visitors to be able to skip viewing a section of that video and go directly to the objective of the experiment, which begins at minute 11 with 21 seconds in that video. In these videos and articles, characteristics of Naïve Bayes model were explained, such as classification, attribute, description of the model, components, and other procedures. For this purpose, we will use Naïve Bayes or ingenuous Bayes statistical instrument, which is one of the many predictive statistical methods that are applied in data mining and artificial intelligence. Naïve Bayes allow you to develop learning algorithms which try to act by imitating humans, learning initially in supervised way and later, ideally, in autonomous or self-taught way. To this end, the input of the algorithm is the data and observation iterated in a given context, under the premise of predicting information based on the data aggregated in classes. Certainly, approaching the model with a Bayesian view is not arbitrary, but rather a subjective interpretation of probability is applied to certain parameters. Likewise, the attributes are assumed as a partition of sets, where a parameter is treated as a random variable that is distributed with a certain behavior criterion, a priori. That is, prior to the sample evidence, apply the knowledge, expertise, or skill or trait to assign probability, and later, as the sample evidence is obtained, adjust the distribution coefficients. The latter is what is known as the posterior probability distribution. So, end to the introduction of the presentation of the Naïve Bayes and learning machine artificial intelligence supervision training experiment, which is complemented in order to also focus the exposition towards the statistical focus of the experiment, and skip the first chapter that is dedicated to comparing the logit distribution with the Naïve Bayes method in that video. Well, that way you can go directly to the objective of the experiment chapter that starts at 11 minutes and 21 seconds. Hereby I attach the QR code. Be well, thanks.